herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge Call oder besser gesagt der erneuten Aufnahme von dem verschollenen VOD, was ich irgendwie vergessen hatte, mir noch auf der Festplatte abzuspeichern. Also da wir jetzt hier den letzten Teil noch mal genießen, oder ich zumindest.
Camera. It must be Cassandra's. Harry asleep in his tent. What a creepy photograph. Oh my, she sounds completely out of her mind.
Ich habe die Zukunft gesehen. Die Ewigkeit erwartet mich. Und Harry der Tod.
Let's give it a try. Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that? Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved. This mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood. That dagger. Another camp. Although it's little more than a few things scattered about. A library? What are you talking about, Harry?
Ich hatte heute einen seltsamen Traum. Ich war in einer riesigen Bibliothek und bestaunte Dinge aus einer anderen Welt. Magnotus?
Was the blood of these creatures some sort of catalyst?
Blut und schwarzer Schleim, ja.
Heavens, this dagger looks exactly like the one I have.
Ein Altar, getrocknetes Blut und Schleim. Ist das nicht der Dolch, mit dem Frank angegriffen wurde?
My dear old pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. The ritual is made for the two of us, isn't it, Nora? I wish you could be here to... Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow, damn it. Stop writing.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does, what it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind? This syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell were you thinking? Black ooze on a Petri dish. These patterns look too familiar. Oh, I really hope this works. A woman's earring stained with blood. My God, Harry, what did you do to her? There's a bullet hole in here. Trail of blood. Someone was hurt. Oh my goodness. And the gun barrel is empty. If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place? An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe. The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth's sky, where am I now? Those stone statues seem to rotate with this switch.
Eine Kreatur, ein Haustier. Oi, 90-Grad-Drehung. Achso, der Luftzug, ja, okay.
I wonder what this means.
Brücken, Drachen, Gargoyle, Tiere.
All these papers are riddled with incoherent doodles.
Ja, positionieren wir erstmal die Steintafelplatten. Ja, gute Frage, wie war denn das jetzt?
They carried these people here to test them, like a challenge of some sort. Circular stones with strange carved symbols. These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand. It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for? I wonder what this means. Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods. Where is this door leading me? A shining constellation. I better draw it.
Ich weiß nicht mehr, wie ich die Platten da... Ach, hier ist ja auch noch ein Schalter. Ach, Mann. Und ich laufe die ganze Zeit wieder vorbei. Ich bin echt so lost. Ich sehe den Wald vor lauter Bäumen nicht. So. Das machen wir, glaube ich, deaktivieren wir einfach. Kann es ja, glaube ich, nur das sein, was deaktiviert werden muss. Weil die anderen kann ich ja noch gar nicht drücken. Endlich, die erste Tür ist offen.
They took them to a throne room. That was the final step in the ritual. What an odd structure, riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways. Maybe it only hurts the first time. Ah! The second also hurts. When I arrived on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. But now, I feel like this is where I belong.
So, das nächste Symbol ist hier freigeschaltet, das zweite. Das könnte doch passen, oder? Ein kleiner, ein großer, ein kleiner, ein großer. Nee. Das wäre die Grundform, die wir jetzt hier haben für den. Nee, warte mal, das ist ja falsch. Der müsste ja da vorne sein. Der ist hier und der Punkt müsste dort sein. Ach. Also. So passt es. So, dann haben wir den fertig. Dann müssen wir einen kleinen, einen großen. Und jetzt noch gegenüber den anderen und passen. Hier dann, oder? Tor 2 hat sich geöffnet und wir gucken, ob der Song drin ist.
I think I can feel the agony of the slaves, their suffering, and the effects of their transformation. It's horrifying. Black and white figures.
Ich glaube, warte mal, damit hat man zurückgesetzt, oder?
Good doggies, or dragons, whatever you are.
Und jetzt war ja der da drüben. die ganzen Säulen richtig für den Weg arretiert? Nee. Oh. Dann hätte ich, glaube ich, die letzte Taste auch noch drücken müssen. Einmal ganz links. Natürlich, und jetzt passt es wahrscheinlich mit der anderen Seite da hinten nicht. I don't know. Ah, doch.
Again? Seriously? Ow! That hurt! Again.
Also das wäre jetzt der Ausgangspunkt. Das wäre die Linie hier. Da muss ich die Schenkel dafür verändern. Okay, also der ist richtig. Nee, der ist reingedrückt. Okay, das habe ich gar nicht gesehen. So, also ich habe jetzt hier. Wir sind auf gleicher Höhe. Ich habe die Ecke, ich habe das, was hier ist. Ich habe die Verbindung, die muss gekappt werden. Da muss irgendwie noch eine Verbindung da hoch oder hier. Das Stück muss frei bleiben. Es sollte doch eigentlich das hier sein jetzt. Ach nee. Erst wollte ich das machen. Ich habe die beiden gemacht. Oh, ich muss das machen. Ah, deswegen hat das jetzt funktioniert.
This place is like a labyrinth. It was submerged in black ichor.
Ich dachte, die Symbole sind so angeordnet wie im Buch.
Madness. But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind is more focused than ever. Oh, come on. One more time.
Wo war das jetzt? Ich brauche doch die beiden erstmal, oder? Wie komme ich denn zu dem Punkt, ey? So, warte mal, das ist jetzt das. Dann habe ich jetzt erstmal die beiden hier. So, dann habe ich den Punkt in der Mitte. Das untere Teil habe ich, okay. So, dann habe ich jetzt hier den Arm mit der Hand über dem Kopf und den Arm nach vorne. Jetzt muss ich nur hier vorne den Stein rausziehen.
All the doors are open. But where is the constellation I need to open the throne room?
Oh, war ja doch ganz einfach.
Another one of those gates. I have to get into the water again. I can feel the torment of the thousands of slaves who perished here. Again? Seriously? Ow! That hurt! Again. An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Schwierig. Ja doch, das passt, das passt. So. Das sind die. Dann hinter dem brauche ich ihn, ja. Das R, das ist R, das ist R. Die habe ich. Und dann brauche ich nur die Verbindung. Nach oben. Warte mal, wo bin ich? Achso, ja, hier. Da brauche ich jetzt nur die Verbindung hier rüber. Dieses S hätte ich gedacht. Halt. Warte mal. Ah, nee. Das war das. Hier brauche ich den, oder wie? Muss mal gucken. Also das ist die untere. Die passt bis hier. Dann bis da. So, bis da. Der darf nicht runtergehen. Wir müssen hier die Verbindung halt nur noch haben, dass die Verbindung gerade geht. Ah.
The door to the sanctuary is open. It's time to find out what's waiting for me inside. There's something written on the floor. It's blood. Freuen. Haven't I heard that word in my dreams? What a disturbing mirror. Is it made of black ichor? I feel like it is speaking to me. Oh, heavens. My God. Nothing that happens here appears to respect the most basic rules of physics. However, as strange as it may be, it does maintain a peculiar harmony. Like the workings of a clock or a music box. Harry, is that you? No! Tell me this isn't you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be. No. Why did you do it? Oh my God, Harry, no! In the end, you performed the ritual. You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to work. You knew the ritual wasn't going to work. That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why? What really happened? The only person with you in that sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her. Did she use the dagger to open the gates and carry out the ritual? You tried to stop her, but it was too late. She shot you with your own gun. And left you for dead, didn't she, Harry? Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge. You had doubts about whether the ritual would work. But what happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you. The ritual was only for people like me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you. Hacha Falgafen. She is our daughter. That's when you finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death. So you faked your own demise and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off. And you sent me the package from Dignity, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts. And I took the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life, the same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me? Because you knew that I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death. So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal. We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship, a whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry. Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been and leave you behind, or I reject it and return home with you to relish the time that my illness gives us. It's my decision to make. You were right about one thing, Harry. I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. I know who I really am and where I belong. I know fate has eternal life in store for me, but an eternal life without you was worthless, meaningless. So I choose the slow and painful death. I'm going back home. You staged this ruse because you love me. But true love is reciprocal. So I'm also making this decision because I love you. Our love is greater than fate, lineage, or all the pain I can suffer. Whatever time we have left, we'll spend together. When the time comes, it will be your hand that holds mine. And those beautiful blue eyes will be the last thing I see before I leave.
So, you didn't find your husband on that island, Mrs. Everhart?
I did find my husband. He wasn't on the island, though.
But what have you been doing these 3 days? What did you find there?
I don't know. The truth about myself, I suppose. And at the same time, the reason to go back home.
I don't think I follow you, man.
Have you ever been in love, Captain Hodgson?
In love? You mean like in a romance novel?
No, that's fiction, Captain. In real life, true love stories don't end with a wedding. They end with a funeral. And the only thing that eases that final moment of heartbreaking sadness are all the good memories lived together.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever felt anything like that, Mrs. Everhart. But if you love your husband that much, he's certainly a lucky man.
We are both lucky.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2, don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
All my life is empty since I went away. Skies don't
Oh, das war jetzt das Ende von Call of the Sea.
May some angel sentry guard you while I stray, and fate be kind to join us some sweet day. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you, while sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine.
Dearie, I'm so lonely. How I miss your smile and your tender loving way. I just want you only, want you all the while. May God decree I have you back someday. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Honey, are you all right?
I'm fine, Harry, don't worry. I can keep going.
No, listen, let's leave it for today. You shouldn't make any unnecessary efforts.
Really, darling, I'm fine.
You need to rest, Nora. Come on, I'll take you to bed. Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. In the end, it didn't matter. You returned home and forgave my deception. We moved close to the sea and had a few more good years, didn't we? Until you left me at one sunny March morning. I wish I could be reunited with you, but fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work, because that is the only thing I have now, my dear old pal.